Hello and a very warm welcome to this special and in fact it was a big day for Sarfaraz Khan in the final of the Ranji Trophy that is being played in Bengaluru. Another brilliant 100 from Sarfaraz that took Mumbai to 374. He scored 132, but it was really the celebration that has become the talk of the town, where everybody's talking about how emotional it has been for him and why not. He's had a fantastic season. This is the 4th 100 for Sarfaraz Khan this season. He's just been unstoppable in the tournament. And with that, Madhya Pradesh, in reply, Yash Dubey and Shubham Sharma, they've looked good. They've looked solid in their partnership of 76 runs. Madhya Pradesh ended the day on 123 for 1, trailing Mumbai by 251 runs. That is what happened on day 2. I'm joined here by two very special guests. Amey Khurasia, who joins me, former India player, former MP stalwart. Also, another Madhya Pradesh player, Devendra Bundela, is here with me. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on this special day 2. But the match is beautifully poised, Amey, isn't that so?
And I think the conditions were overcast this morning also, but whatever little sunshine that could reach Mumbai dressing room was through Sarfaraz's bat. He really batted very well, and that was exceptionally good performance. He's a behemoth in domestic cricket, has come up very well from last few seasons. And why not? He's fueled by desire, driven by passion, and sustained by fantastic skill. So yes, all credit goes to this gentleman who has done very well, and he has been a very consistent performer. As far as match is concerned, I think if the overcast conditions stay like what they were today, if they stay like this tomorrow, then there will be things, because the ball will have a lateral movement, which won't be easy to handle. As long as Mumbai bowlers know where to hit the pitch, and they should be keeping the ball up in the driving range, what MP bowlers could not do in both the morning sessions. But the advantage that tilts a little in favor of MP is that the lacquer, the glossiness of the ball has gone today. It's 41 overs old ball. So pre-lunch they have to play 39 overs, and that too with a ball which has already lost its shine. So the ball will not be skidding through. But if the reverse swing angle comes in picture, then how they use that reverse swing, and Mumbai bowlers will do that very well with their experience, with the experience that the frontline bowlers have. Especially, I'm forgetting the Indian cricketer, the fast bowler that they have is. I'm forgetting. It's slipping through my mind.
Dhaval, are you talking about Dhaval Kulkarni?
Dhaval. Yeah, Dhaval. Dhaval is very good. Using the old ball. He's exceptionally good over there. Thank you for getting the name to me. It was just slipping. Sometimes,
Yeah.
Post-corona, you have this brain fogs. So please excuse me for that.
No.
So yes.
No worries.
So the ball will do a bit in the morning, and the advantage is the shine not in favor of Mumbai, but in favor of MP. But if it is reverse swinging, then yes. First lunch session, they will be coming at MP. And if MP can hold that 2.5 hours, that will be brilliant.
Absolutely, and they've done well. ऐसा भी है देवेंद्र सर कि दोनों ने बहुत अच्छा किया है. उस पर हम बात करेंगे. यश की बात कर लें या शुभम की बात कर लें. Both have been very solid. और ऐसा नहीं है कि जिस तरह से धवल ने भी बॉल डाली है, हालांकि इन्होंने शम्स मुलानी को बहुत अच्छे से खेला है, पर ओवरऑल एक सॉलिड पार्टनरशिप रही है दोनों के बीच में. दोनों की चर्चा करेंगे, पर पहले वी हैव टू टॉक अबाउट सरफराज खान, क्योंकि एक बहुत बड़ा मोमेंट है उनके लिए. एक होता है कि आप पूरे इसी सीजन नहीं, इसके पिछले वाले सीजन में भी आप रन पे रन बनाते जा रहे हो. मतलब 928 पिछले सीजन, इस सीजन 937 रन्स. इनके अब्बू ने इनको बोला कि आप वो मयंक की जैसी 2017 की परफॉर्मेंस रही है, उस तरह की परफॉर्मेंस दीजिए, जहाँ पे मतलब सेलेक्टर्स को आप मजबूर कर दें अपनी तरफ देखने के लिए. बिल्कुल वही परफॉर्मेंस रही है. और आज का जो 100 है वो और भी स्पेशल हो जाता है, क्योंकि मुंबई जिस स्थिति में थी, अगर ये वो 100 उस तरह से नहीं बनाते तो मुश्किल में पड़ सकती थी मुंबई.
जी बिल्कुल, बहुत अच्छा बैटिंग किया सरफराज ने. बहुत मैच्योरिटी से हैंडल किया प्रेशर सिचुएशन को जो सुबह था। और 400 सीजन में 6 मैचों में एक बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट है। और लास्ट ईयर भी उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस किया था। तो जो मैच्योरिटी आई है उनमें 2 सालों में, वो और जो जो परफॉर्म किया है वो एक्सेप्शनल है। तो आगे उनको चांस मिलना चाहिए। जिस हिसाब से उन्होंने शो किया है जरूर उनको कहीं ना कहीं चांस ऊपर मिलेगा। और जिस हिसाब से बैटिंग किया वो ब्रिलियंट थी। और 374 का टारगेट मुंबई के लिए अच्छा है, क्योंकि एक फर्स्ट इनिंग में 374 अच्छा टारगेट होता है जो आपको 5 दिन तक लेके जाएगा। कल का क्रूशल रहेगा, सुबह 1 आवर बहुत क्रूशल रहेगा। अगर एमपी उसको निकालता है तो बहुत अच्छा है। पर देखिए ये तो 5 डे गेम है, और 5 डे गेम में दोनों इनिंग्स होंगी, तो अभी बहुत लंबा गेम है, वेट कीजिए।
जी बिल्कुल, 3 दिन बचे हुए हैं, काफी लंबा गेम है। पर ये जरूर कहेंगे कि मैच बहुत अच्छे से मूव अलोंग कर गया है। अब ऐसा है नहीं है कि
जी बिल्कुल।
किसी के भी कोई भी एक टीम को ऐसे कह सकते हैं कि भाई बस इनका हो गया है मैच। दोनों शायद एमपी भी इस वक्त खुश ही होंगे, चंद्रकांत पंडित खुश होंगे जिस तरह से यश और शुभम ने बैटिंग करी है। बट जस्ट कमिंग बैक टू सरफराज, हमें द सेलिब्रेशन इटसेल्फ इमोशनल, जिस तरह का हमने इमोशन देखा, दैट इमोशन वाज समथिंग एल्स, एंड व्हाई नॉट? ही हैज बीन स्कोरिंग रन्स नॉन स्टॉप. He's also worked extremely hard. There have been talks around his fitness. There have been talks about him being inconsistent before this, not the last 2 years, but before that. He was always seen as this child, this prodigy, really, when he came in. But since then, hasn't really been consistent. So, in that sense, what do you make of the emotions while after he scored 100? The way he celebrated. Was that
Well,
an answer to his critics?
Oh, usually when you're focused and you have a goal which is being set at the early part of the season, and of course you have gone through the criticism also, and if that criticism is consistent, and rather than being very despondent about it, you start finding opportunity in the crisis. You start looking at that criticism in a very positive way, and start fueling your desires the way he has done. And the ecosystem at times is not very supportive. So despite of all these things, when you achieve what you wanted to achieve, which is something exceptionally good, then these emotions do pour out, and they pour out for a while, and we could see that. Yes, I think this young man has done exceptionally well. He has been outstanding in his performance, and it's time that he should get his chances at the higher levels. Of course, he should maintain his fitness, and he has to come up with those fitness benchmarks of Indian cricket. No matter how many runs he scores, he has to field, he has to run, he has to create runouts, he has to have that second skill of fielding up to date. He has to be up there, because that is the way. Those are the benchmarks Indian team has set by Virat. Those are the benchmarks set by Virat Kohli and many others. So yes, he has to. If he has to work there, he should work over there. But yes, all said and done, he has all the reasons for this. He has all the reasons to celebrate, and he deserves it. Very well deserved.
Just sticking with this celebration, Devendra sir, as a player, आपने देखे हैं अपनी लाइफ में ups and downs. There are times आप criticize किए जाते हो, आपको opportunities कई बार नहीं मिलती हैं जो opportunities आप चाहते हो. आपको लगता है कि आपने improve किया है, पर क्या selectors इसको देखेंगे, टीम मैनेजमेंट के प्लान्स में क्या आप होंगे. सो बहुत सारी वो सब चीज़ें होती हैं. एक आपको लगा आज का जिस तरह का उनका जो सेलिब्रेशन था कि वो बहुत सारी चीज़ें दर्शा रहा था, जहाँ एक तरफ उनको यूँ लगा होगा कि भाई टीम के लिए मैंने बहुत बड़ी ये पारी खेली है, उसी के साथ जो भी उनके साथ हुआ है वो एक ऐसा लग रहा था कि वो सब एकदम से उभर के आ रहा है.
जी जी बिल्कुल. फाइनल था और फाइनल में 100 बनाना ऐसी सिचुएशन में तो नेचुरली है कि वो इमोशंस तो आएंगे ही. और जिस हिसाब से उनका नेचर है, थोड़ा सा बचपना है उनमें, तो मैं उनके साथ खेला हूँ क्रिकेट, तो थोड़ा सा उनको है अटेंशन की आदत है, पर अच्छा है उन्होंने इसको पॉजिटिव वे में लेकर जो 2-3 साल से परफॉर्मेंस किया है, जो मैच्योरिटी आई है उनके क्रिकेट में, वो मैंने देखी है। तो एक बहुत अच्छी बात है कि वो अपने अपने क्रिकेट को बेहतर कर रहे हैं। और अब ये जो टाइम चल रहा है उनका बहुत अच्छा टाइम है, पीक टाइम है। जैसे अमय भाई ने बोला है कि चांस मिलना चाहिए, फिटनेस पे अगर वो ध्यान देंगे तो बिल्कुल उनको आगे चांस मिलेगा। और एक वो अच्छे प्लेयर हैं, मैच्योर्ड प्लेयर हैं, उनको वनडे खेलना भी बहुत अच्छा आता है, 2020 भी खेलना आता है। अभी वो आईपीएल में बैठे थे, शायद इसकी खुन्नस भी वो निकाल रहे हैं।
हाँ।
तो ये एक अच्छे साइन है अच्छे क्रिकेटर के लिए।
हाँ, ये बात भी है कि कैरेक्टर दिखाई देता है, वो सेलिब्रेशन में भी दिखाई देता है, जैसे आप भी कह रहे हैं देवेंद्र की यू कैन सी दैट कैरेक्टर। वो पर ये कैरेक्टर बिल्कुल विराट कोहली की टीम में फिट होता था। देखिए अब देखें आगे की रोहित शर्मा की टीम में कैसे फिट होते हैं, पर रन्स इन्होंने बिल्कुल जैसे कहते हैं बाल्टियां भर भर के बनाए, इस सीजन ही नहीं पिछले सीजन भी। ऑल्सो जो
may have one more thing.
Yes.
Well, sometimes you are dipped in water not to be drowned, but to be cleansed. You know. So I think he took that dip and came out cleaner. The only thing is that, as Devin said, he has to work on his fitness, and that's what I also said. And defeat is a very temporary condition, but accepting it makes it permanent.
Absolutely.
So this guy took it that way, and he must have taken criticism that way. That I will build it up.
Yes.
I will take it on, and he took it on. And the point is, if he's fit, if he's strong, if he's performing, let's take his performance in consideration.
Absolutely, and he's channeled it in the right direction. ये भी एक
And
बात
the
है
best,
दूसरी।
as you said that he fits into Virat Kohli's scheme of things, but yes, he has to be fit.
Yeah,
With his performance and all the sorts of aggression that he has, he does fits in, but he has to also be fit.
उसी के साथ एक और सेलिब्रेशन था सिद्धू मूसेवाला का, जो एक थप्पी वाला जो एक सेलिब्रेशन था, वो भी उन्होंने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में भी बोला है दैट दिस ही डेडिकेटेड इट टू हिम एंड दैट सेलिब्रेशन वाज फॉर हिम। पर जस्ट इट वाज जस्ट द इनिंग्स इटसेल्फ, देवेंद्र सर, दैट वी हैव टू टॉक अबाउट। मतलब 152 बॉल वो लेते हैं 50 तक पहुंचने के लिए। उसके बाद I'm just trying to get Devendra sir back, but Amay, if you can take that 152 balls to get to his 50, and then from there to 100, he took just 38 deliveries. Not only was him he sort of curbing his natural instincts, his natural way of playing, but we've talked about it yesterday as well. Game awareness, situation that he found himself in, first played himself in, and then went for the bowlers, and then also the way he batted with the tail enders. I mean, that shows tremendous maturity.
I think the most important thing is that when he took so many balls, he had all-rounders and batters with him. So when he had those players with him, he was just trying to see if he can see through the ball and build it up, milk it up. And that's what he was doing. And when he was running short of partners, he realized that he can be the lone sentinel over there. And for that, for a given situation, he realized that he has to take his chances. At times, we could see those pyrotechnics also coming in display. So he brought his T20, his 50-over game, and his five-day game all in his innings. But the best part was he played as per the situation, and the quest of his innings was completely dependent on how we can build up that partnership and how he can helm it with the other partners, which he did splendidly. So overall, by and large, he has shown that he is not a man who should be in the periphery. He belongs to the center.
Let's also talk about MP's bowling. Amay, we spoke about whether them going in with 4 bowlers, will that backfire on them? Today it seemed like that in the first session. We talked about how the first session would be very important. And from there on, you felt that they really did not have plans for Sarfaraz, or if they did try things, Sarfaraz negated all those plans, and it is not going to be easy for the MP bowling attack as well from here on with just 4 of them.
See, the point is, when we talk keeping the future thing in mind, it is all about probabilities. So certainly they are short of 1 bowler, And what surprised me this morning was they brought their off spinner, who was the most economical bowler and successful bowler yesterday, who bowled 17 overs, Sarfaraz Khan.
Yes.
Much. I think just before, maybe for 1 over post lunch or maybe before lunch. So that was not fair. So in 4 bowlers also, one of your strike bowlers underbowled. I've seen Saransh from a very young age. He likes bowling with a semi-new ball, and he takes the ball away from the batsman. He's not a big turner of the ball. He takes the ball away from the batsman. And new ball would have been ideal for him, and those conditions were perfect for him. But he was not utilized very well. And at the other end, Gaurav Yadav was overbowled. So yes, 4 bowlers, this decision can backfire them in all probabilities. I think they lack the all-rounder. They never had the all-rounder. But the point is, that's what a team building is all about. When you have a team for so many years, you have to build up some all-rounders so that they can support you in such big games. So playing for 4 bowlers, I think it can backfire on day 4 or day 5, because Gaurav Yadav, 38 or 39 or 41 overs in 1.5 days. I have not seen it in my entire career, somebody bowling that long. And he will have to come back on day 4 or day 3 to bowl again. And after a few overs, he won't be able to bend his back, which is very, very natural for a human body.
देवेंद्र सर, आप
he is not 21. He was a man on fire when he was 21, but now he's 27, 28. My apologies about that interruption.
Not at all. Devinder sir, how do you see this? I mean, Amir was very clear in saying that 4-bowler theory can backfire, given that we have 3 more days. And आज ही हमें लग रहा था कि कैसे मतलब सरफराज को आउट नहीं कर पा रहे थे, और अब आगे इसको आप कैसे देखते हैं? कितनी बड़ी ये प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है एमपी के लिए? पर अच्छा, इसकी एक दूसरी साइड ये भी है कि इनके पास अभी एक एक्स्ट्रा बैट्समैन है पार्थ साहनी में, तो वो क्योंकि अभी तो रन्स बनाने ज्यादा जरूरी हैं, तो वो अच्छी बात है। पर 4 बॉलर्स को खिलाना, क्या सोच रहे थे चंद्रकांत पंडित?
वो क्या सोच रहे थे, पर ये तो मैं नहीं बता सकता, पर ये है कि 4 बॉलर से थोड़ा फर्क तो है, क्योंकि 2 फास्ट बॉलर्स ने काफी बॉलिंग किया है, और जो 248 पर जो सुबह स्कोर था तो प्रेशर था मुंबई पे। पर जो यहाँ से जो रन बने 374, तो एडवांटेज उनको रहा सुबह का, और सारांश जैन को बॉलिंग कराना था। वो बिल्कुल सही है, सारांश जैन अगर आते तो काफी फर्क होता, और अगर पार्थ साहनी टीम में आए हैं तो उनको भी 2-4 ओवर चेंजेस के लिए करवा सकते थे। तो क्योंकि अभी एक ही अगर कार्तिक पे या 2 फास्ट बॉलर पे बहुत ज्यादा डिपेंड होना, क्योंकि आपको नेक्स्ट इनिंग में भी जाना है, तो वो डिफिकल्ट होगा। सोरनेस तो रहेगी, क्योंकि अभी आप 22-25 ओवर डालेंगे तो डिफिकल्ट तो रहेगा। तो उसका फर्क पड़ा, इसलिए 248 से 374 बना रहा।
सही कह रहे हैं, बल्कि उसी के साथ 288 पे 7 हो गए थे इनके आते ही। सरफराज को आउट नहीं कर पा रहे थे, पर दूसरी छोर पे विकेटें गिर रही थी इनकी, पर उसके बाद भी
विकेट मिला था।
हाँ जी, शम्स मुलानी को आउट कर दिया, पर फिर भी 374 तक ले जाना वो शायद, और वो एक अपॉर्चुनिटी भी है व्हिच इज अ मिस्ड अपॉर्चुनिटी हमें, व्हिच आई एम श्योर चंदू सर अलोंग विद द टीम नोज एंड अंडरस्टैंड्स कि वो एक बहुत बड़ी मिस्ड अपॉर्चुनिटी है, क्योंकि ये आउट कर सकते थे मुंबई को अंडर 300 इजीली।
नहीं, जब आप ऐसा कॉम्बिनेशन खिलाते हैं तो फिर आप सरफराज को आउट कहाँ करने जा रहे थे? वो तो आउट खुद होके गए ना।
हाँ जी,
आप प्रयास कर रहे थे, पर यू न्यू दैट योर bowlers are tired and you are in this trap, and he was cruel to the spinners. So you knew that fast bowlers will have to bowl. You have no choice, and you have got one of the best boys sitting in the dressing room, which is Ishwar Pandey. And he was ideal for these conditions. He's an exceptionally good bowler for these conditions. He's a test cricketer. And I think in these conditions he knows where to hit the ball, because when Dhaval can play from here, Ishwar can also play from here, and Ishwar knows how to play these matches. He knows how to play the finals. He knows how to perform in tough situations. With all due respect, it is Parth's first big game. in such a big scenario, how does he comes up? Will be there to be seen, because
Absolutely.
this game will be a pressure cooker from tomorrow onwards.
Yes.
This, yeah, it will be a pressure cooker, and in
It
a
is
pressure
only going to
cooker
get,
situation,
yes.
how many can whistle? That will be seen.
Well said. In a pressure cooker situation, how many of them can whistle? But the good thing is, देवेंद्र सर, कि आने वाले में अभी आपके पास एक्सपीरियंस है रजत पाटीदार का, आदित्य श्रीवास्तव, जिनके ऊपर काफ़ी वो रहेगा एक दारोमदार कि भाई कप्तान भी हैं, टीम को अच्छे से लीड भी कर रहे हैं. जो हमें भी बता रहे थे कि भाई एक होता है कि आप बाहर से आप चंद्रकांत पंडित प्लानिंग कर सकते हैं, पर ऑन द फील्ड तो वी हैव टू गिव क्रेडिट टू द वे आदित्य श्रीवास्तव हैज आल्सो कैप्टन दिस साइड, क्योंकि कई ऐसे बॉलिंग चेंजेस थे. कल भी हमें लगा कि वो बहुत ही बेहतरीन चेंजेस थे, दैट वर्कड, विकेटें मिली उनको. पर उस हिसाब से अगर हम देखें तो एमपी अभी क्या करना चाहेगा अगले दिन डे 3 पे, वो क्या एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे, एंड हाउ कैन दे हाउ कैन दे टेक द एडवांटेज फ्रॉम मुंबई?
देखिए, अभी 123 for 1 है तो बहुत अच्छा है. कल 1 घंटा शुरू में निकालना पड़ेगा, और बैटिंग साइड अभी अच्छा है, एक एक्स्ट्रा बैट्समैन है, तो अभी एमपी यही सोचेगा कि पूरा दिन भर खेलना है. जितना ज्यादा लंबा खेलेंगे उतना उनको एडवांटेज है. पर गेम अभी 374 जो रन मुंबई ने बनाया है, वो 5 दिन तक चलेगा, गेम खिंचेगा 5 दिन. अगर 30, 40, 50 रन की लीड भी इधर उधर होती है तो उससे बहुत ज्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला. गेम तो दोनों इनिंग का होगा ही होगा. पर हाँ, अभी उन्होंने टोटल दिया है तो प्रेशर एमपी पे रहेगा वो रन बनाने के लिए. तो कल का जो 1 आवर होगा बहुत क्रूशियल रहेगा. अगर वो निकालते हैं तो काफी चीजें एमपी के हाथ में हो सकती हैं.
विकेटें बहुत जरूरी है यहाँ से, अगर वो विकेट नहीं गंवाते हैं और इस पे ऐड कर सकते हैं तो जरूरी रहेगा. बट लास्ट क्वेश्चन बिफोर वी रैप दिस अप, हमें व्हाट इज इट अबाउट मुंबई? आई नो वीव सीन दिस, वीव टॉक्ड अबाउट दिस सो ऑफन कि मुंबई कभी किसी भी सिचुएशन में हो, कोई ना कोई आके एक ऐसी इनिंग्स खेलता है टू टेक देम आउट ऑफ दैट सिचुएशन. और यही बात हम सरफराज की भी कर सकते हैं उसमें, दैट यू नो दैट दे कुड हैव बीन इन बिग ट्रबल टुडे in the way that they lost a wicket on the second ball of the day. 288 for 7 थे, 374 उन्होंने बना लिए. Is this something you feel like it's inherent in Mumbai because of the kind of cricket they play, the kind of cricket they've grown up watching, playing?
Oh, yes, it's in their ecosystem, and no one can deny that. And of course, when you are coming with such a great legacy behind you, when your name is being taken, there is somewhere a Gavaskar, a Vengsarkar in that season, or some other great player is there, or one Tendulkar, then you always want to, you have that pride, you have that passion. So yes, and also one more thing. See, you can win many games, but closer games are won by character. All closer games will be always won by character. So, I think they have to show a lot of character with ball tomorrow. And I think it lagged today. It was lacking today. And their fielding standards were very poor today. Mumbai fielding standards, I have never seen such pathetic fielding standards. So they lagged that today. But tomorrow they can come up with the ball. And they have come up with the ball also very well in difficult situations. But they have come better with the bat.
Sure.
Comparatively. So I think all said and done, yes, I fully agree to you that they have developed that character from last so many years, so many seasons, so many decades. And hats off to them for, I think they're chasing that 42nd title while MP is chasing their maiden.
Yeah. हाँ, तो एक तरफ है खड़ू स्टाइल ऑफ बैटिंग, एक तरफ है खड़ू स्टाइल ऑफ कोचिंग. दो देवेंद्र सर कहेंगे नहीं इतने भी खड़ूस नहीं है चंद्रकांत पंडित, वो प्यार से भी बात करते हैं जब वो करना चाहते हैं. बट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे MP fans will also be extremely proud. 2 days, and not for a second did you feel like Mumbai are these heavyweights, कि जिनको बिल्कुल हरा ही नहीं सकते. MP ने बहुत अच्छी अभी तक एटलीस्ट जो 2 दिन हमने क्रिकेट देखे हैं उसमें बहुत ही अच्छी तरह से पकड़ के रखा हुआ है मुंबई को. Hopefully day 3 will be as exciting as day 1 and 2 have been. Thank you so. Yes, Samay, quickly.
We have beaten Mumbai in Ranji Trophy on a basis of first innings lead, where the gentleman on my right, Devin Bundela, has scored 100. Where Mumbai had all the big names in Wasim Jaffer, Ajit Agarkar. So they are fallible. They are fallible. You need to mentally disintegrate them. They are
Okay.
fallible.
Okay.
They are very good with skill sets, but they can't take many punches when they come continuously.
Absolutely. Hopefully, there will be another Devendra
Okay.
Bundela who can do that for MP tomorrow, because they will need it. They will need
Oh, yes.
100 from somebody in the MP side. But thank you so much, gentlemen. Devendra sir, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us. Amay as well. That's it then. Day 2, Madhya Pradesh are trailing by 251 runs. This after Yash Dubey and Shubham Sharma, they created a partnership of 76 runs. Mumbai were bowled out for 372. This after a brilliant 100 from Sarfaraz Khan. It was a Sarfaraz Khan special on day 2. Who will it be on day 3? Who will dazzle us with his batting? Well, you keep watching our show to find out more, and we get you the latest from the world of sports on News 9 Sports. For now, goodbye. Thanks for watching.